Hey Mario Karters and Frenzy fans, welcome to our station.
Today we're going to talk about the end of the Birdo Cup in the Snow Tour. Our previous videos talked about using our points predictor calculator for all three courses, and our other video went over Frapp Snowland and Rosalina's Ice World, and we showed a couple of our best runs there and the scores that we got. I was able to check out what score I needed to get for DK Summit in order to be able to get first. And to start off, I bit the bullet, and we talked about getting the snow crystals and leveling it up.
Yeah.
Which we did. So I double points uncapped it immediately to 595.
We had to do this because when we plugged into the calculator, we knew that there was absolutely no way we could win without leveling up some things.
Well, so with the caveat though, so I don't think I would have done it just for this one race.
Correct.
Due to the fact that this current week, which at the time was next week, but this current ranked, which is Bowser Jr. Cup, this, the snow crystals are available in both the Rainbow Road, and if you get it to level 6,
Yeah.
it gets unlocked in DK Summit T,
Yeah, it's a double
which
feature.
I don't have a glider in at all.
Okay. Yep. And it's just a really cool looking glider.
Yeah.
And hopefully it gets buffed a bit.
So bought it. So I went from not having it at all to taking it to level 5. And I put a ticket on King Babam. I didn't do anything to the King Kart, whatever that's called.
Holiday King? Is it the Holiday one?
No, it's the original. What is it called? There's a Holiday King, there's a Gilded King. Oh, Koopa King.
Koopa King.
Yeah. And didn't take it to level 6, kind of strategically, because sometimes I think that Nintendo, when it decides to put you in a new rank, it takes a look at your current loadout. Mm-hmm. So I wanted it to see that I didn't have a top shelf glider.
Yeah.
For the last race, to hopefully put me against someone else that maybe didn't have a top glider.
Right.
Granted, I didn't have the extra tickets to put it to level 6. I had to buy the high-end ticket yesterday. There's another high-end glider ticket in the tier shop today. Mm-hmm. And through Gold Pass, I'll get that third one. I just have to get all the rest of my stars.
That's awesome.
So by tomorrow, I'll have it to level 6 to be able to have for playing on Rainbow Road. Because I think I'm going to start playing Rainbow Road first because I like that course and want to play it a lot. But anyway, back to DK Summit. Unfortunately, my best runs that I ran for DK Summit, I forgot or just neglected to record.
Right.
And both times, there was only 2 times that I didn't record, and they were both double coin frenzies.
And every time he finished it, he goes, I got a double coin frenzy. Oh, I didn't record.
So here's one race where I did well, but it wasn't one of my double coin frenzy runs. And this by no means is any kind of tutorial on how to keep non-stop combo, because I think I dropped it a few times. And anyway, gotta run into the wall to keep combo here, at least for me. I always seem to not drive as well whenever I am recording.
Right.
I feel like there's pressure for some reason. Thinking, oh, this might be the one that we put on YouTube. And then I end up psyching myself out. So maybe it was good that I didn't record the ones where I did have the double coin frenzy. The glider just looks so cool. I love it. I love how it's not like obstructive. You can see really well what's ahead of you.
Oh, it's so pretty. I love it.
As you start like gliding down onto stuff. Mm-hmm. I always lose combo there. I haven't figured that out yet. So it wasn't a great run, but it wasn't a horrible run.
A horrible
I got over 22,000 points on this one.
Absolutely, that's solid.
Yeah. And I had played this one several times because there aren't any badges on the bots here. Had 131 actions for that race.
So good.
But the race... Oh, so this one takes me from 4th up to 1st, and that was my first double coin frenzy race.
Right.
And I was so bummed because I was in 1st place towards the end of the race.
Uh-huh.
And it was that last, like, right turn before you get to the finish line.
Yeah.
Where I realized I hadn't used an item ticket yet. And I was like, oh, I should use my item ticket to maybe get, like, a frenzy at the very, very end, even though it was way too late
And you get so
to try and do that.
You get so competitive with yourself.
And so I was like, well, maybe I'll just, you know, get a few extra points, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'd hate to not be able to get into 1st in ranked by 50 or 60 points, like 100 points.
Right.
So I had a green shell that I was holding, and I shot it back behind me. But in between shooting the shell behind me and clicking on the button to do the item box,
Yeah.
I got red shelled and then passed. And so this was actually a double coin frenzy with just getting 2nd place. And I was so mad.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
But a little bit later, I did get 1st place with a double coin frenzy. That one was 162 actions with 60.3 bonus points per action. So if we go over to the calculator, looking over here, I had anticipated getting 140 actions at 52 bonus points per action.
Okay.
So with 162 actions at 60 bonus points per action, got 14% more points than I had anticipated. So due to the fact that it was a brand new course, it was really hard to gauge
Totally.
how many actions and how well I was going to do the bonus points per action. A lot of the other courses, I've got a spreadsheet, right, that has my best runs on the previous one. So when they pop up, for example, for Rainbow Road RT, I know I've gotten over 200 actions on it before a couple of times. So I know to anticipate comfortably that I can get over 200 actions this time.
Yeah. Well, and the nice thing about this calculator, too, is, like, if you don't know how many you're going to get, just race it once or twice before you upgrade all your stuff, and then get an estimate for what you will perform.
Yeah, so that's what I had done to get to that 140.
Yeah.
But then you learn the course after playing it a few times, and so I was then averaging, instead of the 110 or 120, and then adding on a dozen or so more points for the frenzy.
Yeah.
I could have realized that later I was actually going to average 140, but then with the double frenzies, get the 160.
Makes sense, yeah.
Anyway, it's the trickiest part of the calculator, but after you do it for a little bit, you get the hang of it. So, anyway, so with that score, got a total of 84,267,
That is so awesome.
Which normally I would feel bad that I had gotten so many more points than 2nd because I didn't really need to. I could have stayed with that first double coin frenzy where I got 2nd place. But this guy in 4th place, I think it's Nico, but just spelled with a 1 and a 0. He has this top 1,000 badge, and he's got highest tier of 60. And on the very last day, he added 10,000 points to his Frap Snowland.
Yeah.
And 2,000 or 3,000 to Rosalina's Ice World.
So it's like he's a
So I was
sleeper,
totally
yeah.
anticipating him playing more DK Summit.
Right.
Because even look at his base points. 668
Yeah.
for, what is that, Toadette Explorer?
Yeah, he
Explorer
definitely
Toadette.
didn't try his hardest.
And then didn't even get his glider up to the 400 points.
Uh-huh.
So I was anticipating him actually getting
Yeah.
5, 6, 7,000 more points.
For sure.
Which would then make it so that hopefully I would still get first.
Yeah.
I ended up getting first, but got it by a lot more than I needed to.
Right.
So, anyway, hopefully you guys did well in ranked for this first week in the snow tour. Excited for the second week, especially since it's all trick courses, and
so
I'm
fun.
excited about my loadouts. I'm really hoping to get an all-time high score.
Uh-huh.
A couple tours ago, I got over 45,000 points
That
on one
is
of the
so fun.
Bowser castles.
What do you think you'll get this week? Hopefully. Crossing our fingers.
I want to get more than 45,000, but I don't know if I can get 50.
That'd be so cool.
That's like elite level stuff.
Right.
But we'll go over that in the video where we talk about this current week's ranked.
Yeah.
Also, a little spoiler, or not a spoiler, but just a advertisement. Yeah, a heads up, I guess.
What's up?
We had fun pulling on the heavy duty pipe.
Oh my goodness.
And I ended up pulling more pipes than I said I would originally, just because of the way that things unfolded.
Uh-huh.
But we're going to post that video a little bit later tonight, since today is the last day for it.
Yeah.
So come back and check that video out. It's pretty funny listening to me squeal and scream higher than my wife can when
Nothing new.
when we
Nothing new.
get fun things that we really want. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys have luck with all of your Frenzies this week in ranked.
Have a great one. See you soon.